What's going on, everyone? Johnny on the track, back here with a brand new segment that I started last week called Best Bets and Drivers to Watch. It really did good. I was able to predict a lot of the bets. I predicted the winner. I predicted the best teams. And also got a lot of views. So I think that people enjoyed it. And if they did bet with a lot of what I was going with, you made some money. So that is always awesome. I'm always happy to share this knowledge with everybody. So just real quick, we did a Richmond. I'll go over a Richmond recap. And I told you, look at JGR and look at Hendrick, and there it was. Martin Truex Jr., Denny Hamlin, and William Byron were battling for it there late. I told you if you're going to bet on the winner, I would look at Truex and I would look at Hamlin. Sure enough, there it was. I told you to look at Christopher Bell for a really good finish. All four JGR drivers finished top 10. Again, that's what I said. I said watch for JGR and watch for Hendrick. Those were the two teams in it to win at the end. Looking forward, giving you a little preview, I expect a lot of the same things, a lot of the same momentum to carry over from Richmond here to Martinsville. But we'll get into that. So that was Richmond. I'll add real quick. I expect Martinsville to be awesome. I think that it can overtake, probably, in my opinion, either Vegas, maybe Auto Club, Daytona for the best race of the season. Those three were great. And I really think Martinsville, with it being a night race, with them shortening it from 500 laps to 400 laps, there's going to be more urgency. There's going to be a lot of beating and banging in that stage 3. So this is going to be a great race. I'm calling it now. I'm super excited to see how this one turns out. And I think I've got a good idea on how I see that turn out. So without further ado, let's get into the drivers to watch and the best bets I'm looking at. So we will start here with a guy that doesn't fall in the JGR camp or the Hendrick camp, which I think are the two big teams to watch again this weekend. I'm going to look at Joey Logano, and I'll tell you why. So Joey Logano is a guy that races aggressively, and I think with them shortening this race from 500 laps down to 400, there's going to be a mindset of go, go, go. Track position is going to be huge, and Joey Logano does not waste any time at all. Like I said, stage 3, I expect a lot of beating and banging. That's right up Joey Logano's wheelhouse. The closest race to Martinsville that we've done, I know it was a points sanction race, but it was a race, and Joey Logano won, and that was the Busch Clash. So I think Joey Logano, his style fits what we're looking at perfectly. And top 10, top 5, top 3 to win. I throw something on plenty of those. I expect him to have a great day, and I think he absolutely can go out and steal this thing for his first win of the season. We'll then move into the two camps, right? It's JGR and it's Hendrick, and I think it's going to carry over from Richmond, like I said. If you remember last year, the spring race, Hamlin led the most laps, and Martin Truex Jr. turned out to be the winner. We go to the playoff race. Chase Elliott led the most laps, and Alex Bowman battled with Denny Hamlin at the end. And if you remember, Bowman moved Hamlin out of the way, was called a hack. He ended up winning, fell right in his lap. That whole deal with Alex Bowman. But and that was the same thing with Richmond. It was Hendrick and it was JGR, and that's what it was last year, and it translated to this year. So what I'm looking at is that's what it was last year here at Martinsville. I think it's going to translate to this weekend, this Saturday night, for this night race. So if we're sticking to the theme of, a new winner each week, Chase Elliott and Martin Truex Jr., those are the guys. I think those are the guys. I think Chase can get it done. I think Martin can get it done. I'm sure he's pretty upset that he didn't get it done last week. So those two guys, don't be surprised that Byron, he's another guy. He had it right there, right in his lap, but the situation and the strategy didn't play out for William Byron. The tires just weren't good enough, so he lost too much speed to a gaining Denny Hamlin. But Byron, Bowman, Larson, Kyle Busch, Christopher Bell, JGR, Hendrick, those are the camps that I want you to look at, because if this race plays like we saw last week, going back to last year, things didn't really change much. I think this is going to be the scenario that we're looking at. It's going to be JGR and Hendrick at the end when it matters most. So I look for another Christopher Bell, good run. I think he fits well here. I think that's another one you can definitely look at. And then the last guy real quick, I did this last week too, which was just kind of throw in some extra names that I wouldn't be shocked if they perform well. I think it's Tyler Reddick, another guy who's just so close to getting that first win. And again, this is a style, the aggressive style, which Tyler Reddick certainly is. I would look at Reddick. I think he's a great play here, and I wouldn't be surprised if you see him up at the front, down the stretch of this thing. So again, I think this race is going to be awesome. I think there's so many scenarios that we could have turn out. Tires are going to be a big thing. Track position, like I said, is going to be huge. Urgency is going to be big. The temperature of the track, it being a night race, that's going to play into a lot of things. This is a track where, if you think about it, anybody has a legitimate shot to win at Martinsville. It's the same with Bristol. It's the same with super speedways. When you go to Martinsville, you feel like you have a chance to get this thing done. So, like I said, I would not be surprised if this overtakes everything as the best race of the season. So with that, again, Joey Logano, any Hendrick car, any JGR car, and Tyler Reddick. I think those are the guys that you have to be watching this Saturday night at Martinsville. But I always want to know what you guys think. Put your opinions in the comments. See if there's anyone you're looking at, throw that in the comments, and give us a like and subscribe for more content. Like I said, I'm going to keep doing these videos. We were successful week 1. I hope we're successful week 2. If not, that's not going to change anything. We're going to keep this segment up for you guys. So thanks for watching.